stand-upper.
Let's give our proud people a big round of applause. Our young people are honor guard. Ladies and gentlemen, as with all things Anishinaabe, we are going to render a prayer. It's going to be conducted by Mr. Tommy J. Stillday, Nagana Ziwad, one of our spiritual leaders. So, Mr. Tommy J.
Miigwech, 52, huh? Thank you, singers, Tommy J, for rendering the prayer today, and thank you everybody for being here, and also somebody for running to give me a drink of water. I know I have a speech located here somewhere, so I'm going to dig for it. Here's your stuff, Liz. Thank you. I had to throw this together this morning about 7 o'clock. I want to tell a little story about the Ojibwe language. I remember a while back, several friends and myself were trying to learn how to talk Indian, and one of my friends suggested that I take a class on Ojibwe language. So at the University of Minnesota Duluth, I took a class over there, and the instructor's name was Amik. Some of you might know Amik Smallwood. And so we're in there, and they give us this list of Ojibwe words. I'm going down the list and I'm looking at these words. And I come across a word, S-T-I-N-G-Y. And I was looking at that word and I said, stingy? I have a question. Yeah. He was real strong, assertive sounding guy. Yeah. What does stingy mean? Stingy? Let me see that. Comes over there and grabs that paper. Grab. That's stingy. You're going to be a tough one. You don't even know how to talk English yet. So with that, I'll start my State of the Band address. Buju Anishinaabe Dok Beijik Nikanakabo, Nibishinakas, Nimiguchi Wendom, Nungum, Nimiguchi Wetikozi, Menopamati. I'm thankful for every day of life and all of the people for being here. I'm a Bear Clan member from the Red Lake District, and this is my second term as tribal chairman. And to my colleagues in tribal government, Tribal Secretary Bolio, Tribal Treasurer Siki, representatives from the Red Lake District, Jourdain and May, Panema District Representatives Martin, Nelson, Red Bay District Representatives. He left out Jambi. I like Tom, but I like Jambi too. So Alan Pemberton and Jambi Westbrook, and Little Rock District Representatives Richard Barrett and Billy Green. Hereditary Chiefs William King, Greeting Spears, John Sumner, Gerald Spears, Alexander Gillespie, Sam Smith, and James Loud. It's an honor to stand before you today to deliver the 2008 State of the Band address. It's a privilege to work with this tribal council, it really is. We have a lot of hard work that we do, and I know, like Les talked about, it is a 24/7 job, and I commend these tribal council members for the hard work and commitment to the Red Lake Band that they put forth. Working together has become our theme this past year, and we have much to share with you today as proof that good things can happen when people support one another in one common goal. To our distinguished guests, tribal leaders, and visitors, thank you for honoring us today with your presence. To my family, my parents, dear friends, and to my staff, thank you for your encouragement, your love, and your support. To our veterans in attendance today and those serving in the military, miigwech for your dedication and service. To the elders and the youth in attendance as well, miigwech for your guidance, direction, and your support. And thank you, all of the band members here and the friends who work for the band, for supporting the Tribal Council and providing us the opportunity to serve the Red Lake Nation. I want to thank all the tribal resource people who are here today. There are many services and things that the band offers, opportunities, and a lot of times our community members don't have an opportunity to see the good things that are happening on the Red Lake Nation. So I want to thank all of you, service providers, programs, and people for being here today and sharing what you have to offer as well. This report to the Red Lake people will summarize some of the accomplishments from last year and will also help to set the agenda for items that we hope to achieve in 2008. Some of these you'll notice are ongoing, and they're issues that extend from last year into this. Last year, the priorities set forth were as follows: reviving the Red Lake fisheries, addressing drug crimes on the reservation, and retiring gaming debts. This morning, at the Red Lake fisheries, workers arrived in the early morning hours and adorned their work attire. They began a day that will see them process hundreds of pounds of fresh Red Lake walleye. The fish is brought in by tribal members who are utilizing this valuable natural resource as a way to provide sustenance for their families and also as a means of bringing home a much-needed paycheck to meet their basic needs. The workers who put in long days appreciate the return of this business that for decades provided for their families and became a tradition here at Red Lake. But several short months ago, the Red Lake fisheries lay dormant and quiet. Now, we are taking the small steps necessary to build this industry into a global competitor in the fresh fish business. This fall, the Red Lake Nation received the second of two $1 million grants from the Shakopee Mdewakanton Sioux community for the fisheries program. With these resources, we've been able to put 10 tribal members to work in the plant and buy state-of-the-art equipment that allows us to process and distribute fish using the latest technologies and methods of production. So far, our hook and line operation, as anticipated, is starting out slowly. On a good day, we average about 350 pounds. So far this year, we have processed around 18,000 pounds of fresh Red Lake walleye, which incidentally is the best fish in the business. Yeah.